Wizard101 has been around for 15 years and has been receiving new updates and expansions throughout that entire lifespan. But is it possible to beat all 15 years worth of content without dying once? That's the question I've set out to answer, and today I'll be attempting to solo maybe the game's most infamous boss fight, Bellic Round 3, if I can make it there, because these battles preceding him are the toughest ones yet. The world of Azteca is in some deep trouble. Morganth, the main villain of this arc, has led her cult through a complete ransacking of this formerly lost world, already desecrating one of its 3 major monuments and resurrecting its ancient spirits, likely hoping to use their power to send the giant meteor suspended above Azteca's airspace crashing down. We have no idea why she wants to do this yet, but considering the apocalyptic destruction it would cause, we've got to beat her to the second of the 3 monuments, the Pyramid of the Mother Moon, and stop her in her tracks. Diving into its submerged location at the depths of the totally not ominous pitch black lake, we navigate through the pyramid and meet up with a familiar face. King Neza, the old bird ruler who attempted a kamikaze attack on Morganth, appears to us in his ghostly form, which can only mean one thing. Morganth survived the encounter and tamed his spirit for some nefarious purpose. We're kicking things off with a double boss fight today, and oh man, does it suck. Grinning Death Moon, the angry pyramid spirit guy, does the hard hitting of this duo with high-powered storm spells like Storm Owl and Leviathan, the latter of which also wrecks my setups by breaking my damage buffs. Neza, on the other hand, acts as the disruptor of the two. He has a nasty 70% set shield against life and death spells that a few well-timed shatters can fix, but the truly nasty debuffing spell in his arsenal is the dreaded Infection. This debuff cuts my next healing spell's output by 50%, and since I'm playing the life school, whose main method of survivability is healing, this guy acts as a natural counter to most of what I can throw at him. My best bet's gonna be taking out Neza first to get his nasty debuffs out of the way, which should hopefully swing the fight in my favor. I'll start with a Fortify and then Regenerate. That's a good wombo combo. Ooh, that's a tough way to start it out. God damn! Yeah, I'll drop a regen here now. This should keep us safe for the next good chunk of time. The goal is definitely going to be to get 2 feints on Neza and get enough blades to kill him. The debuff is a problem because that -40 is fat, and I can't really find an easy way to get rid of it. I really hope this guy uses pips on a Tempest or something, because I'm so worried about a Levy, man. Not only does it hit pretty damn hard considering all the traps I've got on and the blade he's got on, getting rid of the blades is the problem. No, yeah, unlucky. So we're down 2 big ones. Ooh! You know what I honestly might do? Because he has so few pips, I might go for a heal here to get this off immediately. Regen's up. No crit. Ugh. No crit in the -50 is brutal. We've got all our gnomes, though, so I think I'm just going to throw this down. I don't think it's going to be enough. I really don't. No, not even close. I might be in some danger of losing this here. That's going to do 1,000 damage. He's got a lot of pips that he can sound off with. I don't have a heal again ready, so we're kind of in trouble town. Dude! Oh, this infection, man. The infection spam is brutal. There's 2 regens. I might have to cast them both in a row. I need to crit this. No crit and the -50. Man, I haven't crit a single heal. It's a Tempest, that's fine. I can tank this decently. Still did a lot. Oh, he's still saving pit. Like, what is he gonna pop off with? Crit's there, awesome. Finally, we got a crit. This guy, yeah, he's gonna Basilisk. Okay, the stun there sucks, but Basilisk is not that bad of a hit. This could be a bad idea, but I need to feint this guy eventually. Another -50 heal. This fucking guy is the worst. So easy shielding with that many pips? Okay, he's just blading. Okay, all right. As long as this hits, we're fine. Yeah, that guy's dead, thank God. Now we just have this guy left, who does have a set shield on him. I need to get through that shield is the problem. I'm gonna just have to run a gnome on him once. But other than that, it's the same plan. Just feint him twice, blade, and kill the guy. Yeah, let him levy. I lose both of those blades I just put on, which sucks. But I get them back with Orisha. You're the fodder gnome. Go in there and do nothing. Go and give us nothing, please. Tempest, let's go. That was the best scenario, is what he just did. Don't care if it's got every buff on the universe and I don't block. It'll do 1,000. I've got a heal up, though, so it's not that bad. And I have all my blades. All right, gnome, please finish the job. Get out of here. GG's. After defeating Neza and waking him up from Morganth's control, we instantly get to strategizing about how we can go about saving this world of Azteca now that all but one of its main temples and their spirits have fallen. Neza gives us the location of the final temple towards the top of Azteca's nigh unreachable peaks, and after using a strange flower portal thing to beam up there, we find this place swarming with Morganth's thralls and cultists. Hey, thank God there's this cool jaguar guy, Okuhage Mirror Knife, who's here to help us out. He tells us that we need to build a pendant called the New Day Charmed access the area of the final pyramid, and after helping us build it, he gives it to Bellic, who's working with Morganth. Okay, this man is getting a once-in-a-century ass whooping, and once we lay the hurt on him, he snaps out of Morganth's control, allegedly. Apparently, the new day charm isn't the key to a location, but an offering to some deity called the Oracle, who seems to have infinite knowledge of Azteca and its artifacts. Bellic uses the charm we made to finesse the Horn of Hudakan's location from the Oracle, and let me tell you, that horn is bad news and might have something to do with that giant meteor suspended above Azteca's. Okay, you get it, the meteor's a big deal, and everything has something to do with it. Anyways, the Oracle's been tricked by the Morganth faction and is kind of bitter about it, so she's willing to help us. She knows of an avian, Guaman, who can help us get towards the last pyramid, but only if we earn his respect by beating him in a duel. This guy is our coveted Weenie Hut Jr. boss of the day because, man, he sucks. His cheat only triggers if you hit him with single target attacks, like our Gnome's spell, and it can be easily avoided by using any AoE on him instead, even if he's the only one alive. Sure, he's got some storm spells, but he's nothing compared to any of the boss fights coming up. The classic Azteca million pip Tempest. This shit could do what, 1k? Oh my god, not even close. Killing this guy is first and foremost what I wanted to do. So I guess we start blading away for that. Get the 45 down. I might need 2 because that guy does have a lot of health. He's got about 4k. I should have another turn before he gets Leviathan pips. Minion's dead. I'm kind of worried about putting blades up. I feel like he'll just Leviathan them off. So I think I'm gonna use the opportunity to feint while I have a shield up. Sirens aren't bad. I hate the accuracy debuff, but whatever. He's not breaking my blades that I didn't have. Colonel Peanut come through. Oh, Colonel Peanut can't come through. He wasn't built for this. Potent, we can potent that feint. I think 2 blades and double feint is probably all I'll need. Yeah, he's only got 11k health left. And with double feint, it's not hard to reach anymore. He just used the accuracy buff to put another accuracy buff on himself. This is the second feint. Double gulp cupped, caked up. And then it should just be as easy as finding a hit and killing him. Holy shit, that knocked him back too far. See, what did I tell you? Easy fight. Maybe that guy should get demoted to Super Weenie Hut Juniors. He'd fit right in. Anyways, Weenie gives us an incantation that allows us to fly up to this massive pair of volcanoes called the Twin Giants, home to a race of pterodactyl-like creatures known as the Winged Tooths. Upon our arrival to the area, we're greeted by a pathetic-looking Winged Tooth warrior who claims that this entire area got bopped by Morganth, and that the leader of this faction is trapped in a cave by her shadowy cult. This is mostly true, but the lovable goofball left out one key detail. His king is also under Morganth's control, and is accompanied by another of Morganth's high-ranking fighters. Yep, it's time for double boss fight round 2, the kind of easier one. Let me explain. The king, whose name is way too long, so we're just gonna call him Patchy, is the harder hitting of the 2 bosses. He's got strong fire hits like Sun Serpent and this weird balance spell, Obsidian Colossus, that also debuffs my damage. I'm packing cleanses this time. I learned my lesson from the last double boss fight. Razan isn't as bad a hitter, but packs plenty of healing nerfs to make up for it, so why is this fight easier? Well, these guys simply don't hit as hard as the last bunch. Storm and Myth is a hell of a combo, and while fire has some firepower, death is pretty weak on the offensive front. Plus, they don't have shields like Neza did, so we're hopefully in for a bit less annoying of a fight this time. He's gonna natural attack, it's fine. It's not a Dr. Von. Dr. Von is worst case, because then he puts another infection on me and they stack, and my next heal is guaranteed to do nothing. I would like to find a regenerate sooner rather than later. Got both the feints. This hand is great. Yeah, I'm gonna get this feint off on Deathman, because again, those infections suck and they add up, and I want them gone as soon as possible. Now they're in Azteca boss mode where they just spam 4 pips. God, the animation sucks. Okay, I have every feint in the damn dictionary in here. I might just go for the kill on this guy, to be honest. He's feinting! At least the dot's using it up. Yeah, this guy's just gonna get nuked. He's got 3 traps on him, 2 of them are feints. And that's a boss dead, just like that. That's 1 feint on him. He's using a meteor. Yeah, it's fine. He's in Azteca boss mode again. At this point, I just need to dig and dig and dig until I find the stuff that I need. There's the extra feint that I needed. That was the big thing I needed. Yeah, I just put this up, and then I can blade up, and then it'll be GG. Hey, it's been real, man. It's been a great time. But the boys are here, and they're angry. After beating the king, probably giving him his second ass whooping of the day, he begs us to go destroy Morganth's encampment in the area so his people can be free. After heading further up the Twin Giants to find this base of operations, one of the Winged Tooths in the area flags us down and delivers some devastating news. Morganth has already reached the final temple. However, she needs the help of a priest, Hudakan Vicious Guy, to complete her ritual. Once we head inside the priest's supposed hideaway, we're not greeted by an Aztecan, but an elephant in a fedora. Yep, it's time for the main event in our toughest fight yet. Bellic round 3, the big one. When I first started scouring YouTube for life solos this fight, I didn't have much luck. Not because life solos were rare or anything, but because they all used this spell called Rat Spin that you don't get unless you grind a late game boss or whip out your credit card. Neither of which are worth my time nor my money, since this character will eventually be deleted anyways. Die+delete, it's in the name. I did find a solo strat by the user Adams on YouTube who had a way different approach. His strategy involved buffing your healing stats through the roof using specific gear and just satering off the raws whenever he got low. This not only is a good strat, but it's also something that I can replicate with the spells I've got. Thanks Adams for the great base. Now it's time to optimize it for a permadeath run specifically by lowering the margin of error in exchange for decreasing the speed of the match. This is most apparent when you look at the gear I'm using, mainly the hat. The Dawn Hour Mantle boosts my balance resistance by 21%, and I was able to craft a balance ward pet jewel easily using the recipe in the pet pavilion. My healing output got huge too, having a combined total of 80% boosts to my heals thanks to the Cosmic Chris. My damage, on the other hand, sits at a pathetic 56, but since we're playing the long game anyways, it'll be fine. My deck accentuates this point. It's filled to the brim with satyrs, healing buffs, and reshuffles, and my side deck houses a couple interesting tools, including some damage over time spells for when the minion is dead, and this little number, Empowerment. This aura lasts for 5 turns and gives you a pip every time you're hit by any spell over 4 pips, including your own heals and Bellic's Raws. Empowerment turns you into a pip-producing machine when it's active and really helps out your economy. I'd highly recommend it for any school trying to solo this boss. But with the strats laid out, let's see if they work more than just in theory. This sucks. This is a rough hand. I was really hoping I'd get an empowerment, didn't get it. I can sank though. Now the goal is going to be to kill minion as quickly as possible, but to do that I need quite a bit of stuff. I need 2 things, 2 blades and 1 feint. This should do, if my calculations are correct, around 500 damage, which is not a lot. Yeah, only 555, not that bad. And next up on the docket, I'm gonna Satyr. Yeah, but these start to add up very quickly, which is why you need as much balance rate as you can. That did a lot, holy fuck. That's all right, Satyr gonna come through for me. There's the light blade. If I get a feint to hit in my hands, I kill minion. The minion's gonna hit decently hard because I don't have a lot of ice res. That's why I'm trying to kill him as soon as possible. Ugh, the Sabertooth sucks. Not because it does damage, but because it gives him a free life shield. There's the feint I needed. This is a bit of a ballsy play, but I think I'm just gonna put this feint on now. And this guy, if the calcs are correct, should just be guaranteed to die. From there, I'm gonna switch back to balance pips and then link my boy. Okay, sometimes you just can't win them all, man. Will this one hit? Also, no. Now this link surely is the one. I do need to start getting some feints. We get our second blade up. We get ours. Oh, there. Speak of the fucking devil. There's the feint. Let me use this heal. Would suck if I fizzled. Might not get the... I mean, it's going to get a lot of value. He has no... This next raw going to be filthy. Ooh, that's going to be gross. What is that? A casual 1k? There it is. I'm going to heal first because this raw going to be doing mass. And then we drop the feint and then we hit him. To drop this feint. And this Forest Lord, I don't know if it'll kill. I don't think it will. Oh, the double feint didn't go through. Whatever. I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. That being said, I'll probably reshuff. I'm getting this off. Now it's all a matter of saving up pips without empowerment. Can you just use those pips already? I'm tired of one, even if it's a Sabertooth. Yeah, it is. I think I'm gonna wait for feint. But at the moment, I gotta get through a lot of cards to get to that potent feint. Do I wanna just rip this one? Yeah, I'll just rip this one. There's a chance I screw myself really hard with that Forest Lord. Because I need power pips and I need things to hit. Yeah, I just Satyr this. I need to be alive, man. Well, there's the potent, a little too late. He's already got a feint on him. Do I send it? I think I do. With the blade, the boost, the feint, I think he's just dead here. That's Bellic round 3? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I'd get this far. That Bellic fight was the one I thought for sure I'd lose that when I started Azteca, but cool, I'm still around, unlike Azteca's about to be. Watch the full series here if you enjoyed, and next time we'll hopefully be wrapping up Azteca and its final dungeon, Xibalba, which to be honest, probably won't be as bad as Bellic, or maybe it will be. I don't know, I haven't played it in a while. But as always, see you guys next time.